MKOI and Vitality, these are the drafts. We got a bit of range from MKOI. Dagger, it feels like a little bit riskier as well, but I will say, when Zoe's also in the game, if Zoe doesn't get a lead early...
Super have opted in for the cleanse, specifically so that then they can try and get away from these engage from Vitality, understanding, hey, we can just try and play from range. But Linces, 3 camp into bot side, no wards available.
Timing might be perfect as well. Super's thinking about backing off. They're a little bit sus here. But if they walk into brush, maybe I'm wrong. Ward gets placed down. Alvaro with no mana. Root flash as well. Super flashes. But there is Linces. He was waiting in disguise in the brush. A double kill goes down. And Linces sets up the game.
Nicely played by Linces. Waits for the wave so then he can be out of vision as MKOI step up to try and answer for the wave push. But also holds off on using that stun so he can use it on Alvaro secondly. But now
Elyoya just walked over a ward. This might be 3 kills. He's going to flash away, but Linces didn't burn it before. Rather, Kazi did not. At max range, the auto. 3rd kill. That's a huge mistake from Elyoya.
A little bit of a freeze for Kazi.
Yep.
So he's opening up a little bit more of a lead.
Angle.
But now, coming in behind.
All angles read to bot, or lead to bot, I should say. Kazi's in trouble, and he might get out of there a little bit too late. It's a good cosmic binding against the minion wave, and Elyoya pulls the same angle.
Nice job by MKOI. You can see Kazi had a ward down in river and was looking at his jungler going, oh, okay, well, you're on.
This also gives a bit of time for Alvaro to see what he can make of mid. As Linces is there just waiting, maybe the timing's off. Troll Bubble's there, and even though there's numbers advantage, Linces looking for the kill, and Alvaro's down. A 1-for-1 imminent though, as Linces in between 2 people. A shutdown to Jojo, and in half.
So I don't think Alvaro showed on it. Was just hovering, because you can see JC is on those Void Grubs. I wasn't sure if he needed to be positioned there, but now showing back in bot lane, it'll just be a trade of the objectives on both sides.
So very hard to pick out when he has charms up, and he's got that full 5
because that ultimate was insane.
Everyone but you cannot hurt me. There's a flash. Wish you had the ulti now. Use it onto Cassante, maybe, but Mirwin's dead regardless. Right, guys? Slowly, but surely. Right, guys? Q. Mirwin dodged. He's going to die to the turret, right, guys? Yep. Okay. Nugga gets a kill eventually after wasting a bit of time.
I mean, still managed to get the wave, but yeah, nice play. Return gank from Linces to actually make that play a success. But he is losing his entire bot side to MKOI.
And this is not just going to be a blue buff, it's going to be Gromp as well.
And the wave. Because Kazi can't really get back in. You're going to have Linces try and link up with them here to try and retake this position. But Jojo is also hovering.
Smite, Pop Blossom, only onto the enemy jungle, but Elyoya, even after a Tempered Fate, goes down. A great Tempered Fate to probably save Alvaro's life as Humanoid's on the way. Heal. Becomes unbeatable. Then maybe Vitality can get the wheel rolling. But I know what you're saying about Humanoid, about Kazi. Look, here's the flip again, the all-out, but Mirwin, what can he do? Ulti, not in time! He was trying to wind it up, and Nucko just pissed. Bit of an advantage here, 40 seconds from Drake.
Yeah, I don't think it's the end of the world.
Yoink.
Nicely done by Humanoid there to interrupt the reset from Jojo.
What's in that bubble, you reckon?
Trouble.
Humanoid needs to start sending it out like kind as well. Dragon's now up and available. MKOI moving towards it. Vitality got the first. This would slow down that Dragon stacking that here in the LEC. Just seems too overpowered as Linces doesn't want to face check. And MKOI completely hold River to themselves.
This is the kind of poke we were talking about. It's Vitality want to take the immediate fight, but MKOI just needs to continue to back the Humanoid on the flank.
Trouble bubble. Tempered Fate flushed away from by Humanoid. He only got Jojo there as well. Poke doesn't connect from Linces, but does from Elyoya. We once again continue this raid over Dragon, but MKOI still in front of it for the smite. Ready, Linces looking for the steal and gets it. Pop Blossom on the flank as well. Humanoid helps get the burst. Vitality. Snap engage. Not only they take the objective, they just took the hearts away from MKOI.
Great flank from Fleshy. Sets up that play. MKOI caught in the pit. And Vitality punish.
And now we look towards top again. Nucko gets everything he wants and more with a flip back. True damage. Mirwin under turret gets the ulti response. He's not done
the
yet.
Shield
For Nucko is Cassante, and that is just better.
Thanks to that early play.
Nucko in control. Mirwin in tatters. 1,700 gold lead just in top alone. And first turret just went over to Humanoid. And that was up in top lane as well. Pressure through mid. MKOI going to trade through bot.
Yeah, MKOI are trying to trade for the Rift Herald, which you can see is just started by Linces. But the tower was already taken. Like they were going to be able to bring it together. But the last couple of games have been very, very impressive. And now standing on the cusp of taking down MKOI.
Nucko again, Pop Blossom finds only one, but it might just be enough with the all-out Nucko's in front of two faces, and that too will be great. Alvaro's definitely dead, while meanwhile chased down is Elyoya. As soon as Vitality find a target, they snap.
Pick, hooray for Vitality as they immediately make that collapse. And now it should be this mid lane. A lot of that is to, hey, we're trying to overforce on plays, and we got to see it in this game, right? They overforce in the initial skirmish, and they end up getting picked off.
Here we go. Wow! Okay, Humanoid is getting games though. So it looked good until the whole team showed up from MKOI.
Yeah, and will be the tower taken off the back of it as well for MKOI. So Humanoid getting caught in the side lane as Dragon's been taken, and also that mid lane turret's been taken.
And bot turret went down as well.
Yeah.
So maybe not too bad from Vitality, but Humanoid.
It's in those situations where you just have to give up.
Tangle Barbs doesn't connect either. Troll Ball from downtown. Humanoid's got a target. The burst is there onto Alvaro. He now Cosmic Findings away, but I'm looking towards the left as Lintus has to flash. MKOI chasing enemy jungle, but they're in a clump. Humanoid looking for the range, finds it onto Super, but meanwhile it took an enemy team to take down Nucko. Top laner down, Raid Boss in the bin, and Mirwin stands his ground doing something similar against Vitality. As Humanoid misses the next. Troll Bubble connects again. Humanoid has his flash available, but look at the poke from MKOI.
The resets are faster from Vitality as Cardi making it back out onto the map. But Vitality, the Dragon Pulp by Mirwin, means it resets. So Vitality don't really have the health bars to contest this. They need to start fishing once more. Humanoid doesn't have TP in base. So Vitality need to take this slow as MKOI set up in river once more.
Fleshy has that ultimate once again, and he's got flash, but there's going to have to be a lot of follow-up here if they choose to fight. Dragon's going down very quick. Mirwin is playing zone control, and Soul is now quickly denied. Vitality looking for the fight after the fact, but Fleshy needs, again, a hero play with the flash. The ulti now buffered and used, falling asleep at the wheel for Mirwin, as that ulti from Fleshy ain't good at all, but it's enough, at least, from the rest of Vitality to find a kill.
Vitality want to try and convert this into a Baron, but I don't know if
the setup that they require for their composition to really accelerate the game.
Yeah, and it's because JoJo wins out in the 1v1 versus Humanoid. So as long as you're able to isolate that matchup, you're in a decent spot.
I've never seen an 80 carry block for a Poppy tank.
Yeah, same.
What a guy.
Yeah.
what a bloke. That's what teamwork's all about. Elyoya misses the poke, hang on. There's an angle. Nucko's found Mirwin. Humanoid zoning out at no HP as Lintus dives in, remember, GA, and the trouble bubble from downtown. Vitality's mid laner lands. Again, no HP, but he doesn't care. He gets another one. You want to escape? No. Stand your ground. Vitality have found two. And with the health bars blinking a little bit, they find a fight that seemed unreasonable.
Vitality find the engage they needed. And this was set up for the Baron. Elyoya, the focus, and Vitality pounce.
I don't know how Humanoid navigated the fight on like 300 HP there. I don't know how that guy didn't get poked out. But it helps Horns. MKOI are trying to flank this. But there's Lintus. He's like, okay, I'm ulting in. Jumps out immediately with a flash.
And Dragon resets.
Realm Warp there for JoJo. Vitality now here, but Lintus and the Summoners. Nucko is around midway. He's caught out. MKOI just taking him on, but this is the Cassante. All out, not close enough against the wall. The true damage onto Alvaro, but he escapes. Now goes Nucko down. Tempered Fate keeps the fight going. Mirwin's ulti from the side as well. It's taken by Vitality. They have Soul as Kazi lines them all up. Arclight of Ruin, but he dies. Super is just stronger. Meanwhile, on the back end, Fleshy holding a Pop Blossom. That nails two. Humanoid survived the whole damn thing. And as he takes a flash, runs it down. It's a bloodbath, but it's a Soul for Vitality.
Only one soldier stands on either side to get the left.
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I don't think anyone does. Well, meanwhile, Humanoid's just going to play for side lane and find himself an inner turret.
Yeah, I mean, you get away from us, but Humanoid still push inside. The stun used means that the Seraphs embraces enough to keep JoJo.
So what is going on in this game, Dagda? Who's going to win it?
I mean, it's all over the place at this stage.
A-Ramp.
But here we go, here we go.
Pop Blossom found. Two-man game-winning play from Fleshy. Tempered Fate holds four, though, and maybe Alvaro does it in reverse. Mirwin runs up to the fray, but Kazi's still alive. Meanwhile, the poke might be huge from MKOI, but Humanoid's still alive. He's stolen a flash. He's got the range. His portal jump is insane. A double already down to the 300-year-old girl who's going to run it down mid with with the rest of Vitality to lock in playoffs.
It took a while, but Vitality find the fight they need. They find themselves the win, and they will find themselves in playoffs.
And what a comp to do it with. It was slow, it had me in the middle, but Vitality with class, with precision, knocked down MKOI and locked themselves in.